Yeah, good game for our players, really good energy and effort against a good team. So just really happy that now we start the CAA. First time we played a CAA opener at home since I've been here, and we had a great crowd. I think that crowd, over 4,000 people, if we can continue to build on that, we can make this place one of the toughest places to play in the CAA. So I'm really proud that the crowd showed up today and supported, and the players played with a lot of energy and was very unselfish. Had great toughness.
Just talk about Jarrell, and obviously this was kind of what we've kind of seen from Jarrell in the past.
Right. Yeah, just a great player. Jarrell, just a great player, good teammate that's been trying to find a way to get back in rhythm. It's his third game back, and I think he found some of his rhythm. Played with a lot of confidence, and had a good balance of inside out. I think his teammates were looking for him. So I thought he played well, and we need him to continue to do that. He's a really good player, and he just played with a lot of confidence tonight.
Beating the team that's maybe the second best team in the conference right now, a team with 10 wins, just for their first conference win, how much confidence does that give you guys going the rest of the way?
I don't know. I don't know. We know the conference games, it's a new season, so it was everybody's first game, and somebody got to win, somebody got to lose. Just so happened we played against a team that was supposed to be in the top of the league right away, and that's always a challenge. But I don't know what it'll do for our confidence. I know we got another game coming up, and it'll be hard. It'll be a challenge in that one as well. So we just got to continue to focus on the basic things, try to continue to get better every day, and let the chips fall where they may.
Do you think getting Jarrell back in the starting lineup, that kind of maybe helped with that rhythm?
I don't know so much about getting them back in the starting lineup. I think getting them back in practice for 3 consecutive days. We actually had 4 practices. We got back on the 26th, we had 27th, 28th, and then day before game, yesterday. So I think having the 4 practices kind of find them some flow. We played a lot, we went up and down a lot, and I think that helped them.
They were very physical. Obviously physical throughout, but I thought really physical in the first, 10 minutes. Maybe got you a little bit off kilter, but then you respond to kids.
Well, every ball, it seemed like every ball was bouncing their way. We would box out, and somebody slip in and get a rebound and stick it back in for layups. So I felt like about five times, I felt like we spotted them 10 points on some of those long rebounds, and I thought once we cleaned that up, we did a good job of defending them.
You guys shoot 50% and really good percentage from the 3-point line. Just talk about the way your shooters were able to get their shots.
They found shots. The shots found them. They weren't forcing anything. Just about every shot was in rhythm, and we're a good shooting team. So I think the fact that we had good rhythm shots is the reason why we shot well from the 3-point line. But we had good balance, because we got the ball into the paint, shooting 50% overall. I thought that was a big key for us to have balance, not only shoot threes, but have some paint touches as well. And I thought we did a great job. And we got to the free throw line as well. So great balance for us offensively. It was a really good offensive night.
And defensively, I thought you all tightened up a little bit there, especially in the second half.
Yeah, again, I think a big part of the defense was just not giving up them easy offensive rebound putbacks. Once we cleaned that up, we were solid.
Well, Jarrell, it certainly looks like you found your place back on the team today.
Yeah, it was fun. I think a lot of the guys and the coaches did a good job of pushing me to get into a rhythm and telling me to attack and stay confident. So
getting back in the starting lineup, do you think that had something to do with it, or helped out a little bit?
I would say so, but I think it was more so I had this was my first full week of practice. Got to get back out there with the guys and stuff and get confident. So I think that played a bigger role.
Yeah, just coming out and taking care of probably the second best team in the conference right now, pretty handily. You guys got to be pretty satisfied after this one.
Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, it was a good win. You always want to start off on a good foot. We're 1-0 right now, but we got a quick turnaround, so on to the next one, this conference play.
They were really physical, I thought, for about the first all game, but especially in those first 8 to 10 minutes. Did you guys adjust anything that you did? Did you start hitting some shots, or what happened?
No, we expected them to be physical. They've been physical since I've been in college. We just kind of settled in. Probably had a few pregame jitters. First conference game, got Jarrell back, but like you said, we kind of settled in and just trusted our game plan. So.
Joe, you guys talked about adjusting when Jarrell was out. Just now that he's back, just how much easier does that make, your job as the point guard, just everyone's job on the floor?
So much easier. Honestly, in my opinion, he's the most versatile player in the conference. He can do a little bit of everything. So he's a matchup nightmare, and he just makes lives easier for us. So.
A little bit about Grant. He's going to be overlooked after what you guys did, but he only takes 5 shots and he finishes with 16 points. He was very efficient today.
I think I say it a lot. Grant's probably, one of the best scorers in our conference, and the best, one of the best I've seen do it. So he's pretty efficient all the time, and he scores at a really high level. So.
Did you guys think you turned up your defense in the second half? Were they?
I think it was in the first half. They kind of got out on us. It wasn't anything offensively. They got a lot of offensive rebounds, so we weren't closing out possessions. And there was probably a 5-minute span in the first half. We went on a run, but it just started with our defense and finishing possessions, and we got out in transition. We got some easy baskets, and that kind of turned the game around for us.
You talk about a quick turnaround. It's kind of both of you. Quick turnaround with Delaware, but you play these guys again in a week, so it's like you get this not a whole lot of time to relish the victory, to kind of celebrate, do you?
I think we will, but we got to focus on the next game anyway. So I think we'll focus on Towson when we get there. But at the same time, we got to play Delaware. So that's what we're worried about right now.